One of the biggest changes from the Trump administration is that essentially everyone now applying for a marriage-based green card through adjustment of status has to go to an interview. That used to be different. Before, if you had strong proof your marriage was real, USCIS would just waive the interview. But now, nearly every single couple has to show up. So, if you're preparing for this, you need to know what to expect and how to get ready. Hello, everyone. I'm Erick Widman, an attorney at Passage Immigration Law. We have offices in Oregon, Washington, and California. You can visit our website at passage.law to set up a consultation or subscribe to our free newsletter for regular updates, tips, and the latest immigration insights. In this video, I'll answer all the questions you have about your marriage-based green card interview. I'll cover what to expect in your interview notice, joint interviews and Stokes interviews, checklists of what to bring, common misunderstandings and questions, when and why you should bring a lawyer. First off, what should you expect in your interview notice? Once you receive the notice, usually about 6 weeks before your appointment, it will tell you when and where your interview is going to be. Both you and your spouse must attend. The notice includes a list of documents you should bring, but the list is fairly long and a bit unclear, and it doesn't exactly apply to your specific situation. That's where we can step in to help our clients get fully prepared. So now let's talk about the interview itself. In most cases, you and your spouse will be interviewed together. However, if your USCIS officer isn't satisfied with the evidence in your adjustment packet, they might separate you and your spouse for your interview. And this is called a Stokes interview, also known as a fraud interview. You and your spouse will be separated and usually asked over 100 questions. The questions are very detailed and personal, designed to catch fake marriages. The Stokes interview is pretty intense, which is why the evidence in your adjustment of status packet should be superb so you can avoid the Stokes interview completely. So what should you bring to the interview? Here's the checklist that has helped hundreds of our clients: your interview notice and photo ID, originals of birth and marriage certificates, divorce records, if any, and proof your spouse is a U.S. citizen, updated financial documents, recent tax returns, W-2s, 1099s, and any new pay stubs if your income has changed. Additional proof of your relationship, new joint bills, insurance policies, travel records, photos or messages, any USCIS notices or receipts, even if they weren't requested, passports, I-94s, work permits, and advanced parole documents. If you've been arrested, police reports and certified court records, even for dismissed or expunged cases. And if anything's not in English, bring a certified translation. Now, I want to clear up some common misunderstandings and questions people often have. Misunderstanding number 1. I don't have to prepare. The interview is just a formality. The right kind of preparation is key. As an immigration attorney, I've seen cases where even genuine couples can get tripped up if they're nervous, forget details, or aren't on the same page. Officers are trained to look for red flags and inconsistencies. The more prepared you are, the smoother it goes, and the more confident you'll feel walking in. Misunderstanding number 2. If I bring extra documents, USCIS will think my case is weak. I always tell clients, bringing more evidence of your genuine marriage is extremely important. USCIS officers are looking for a complete picture of your life together. Extra documents like updated photos, joint bills, or recent travel records show your relationship is ongoing and genuine. It doesn't make your case look weak. It actually makes it stronger. We recommend bringing in at least 3 updated or new types of documents. For example, more color photos, an updated joint lease, and your latest joint tax return. Now, here are some questions I get from clients all the time. Number 1, can I reschedule my interview if something comes up? You can, but call USCIS early. Illness is usually a valid reason, but rescheduling can delay your case by months. Also, a second rescheduling request can cause your case to be administratively closed till you reopen it with a written letter. Number 2, can I bring my own interpreter if I'm worried about my English? USCIS can provide a phone interpreter, but you can bring your own if you prefer, and we usually recommend this. Just know there's a chance your officer might decide not to use the interpreter you bring. Number 3, How should I prepare for the interview? Review everything you submitted so you're prepared to answer questions. If you're not the one who handles finances or insurance, that's okay. Just be honest. And of course, practice telling your story, how you met, when you got married, and your future plans. Considering how tricky and strict green card interviews have become, especially in 2025, it's wise to have legal support by your side. In fact, we attend interviews all the time to support our clients. A lawyer protects your rights by ensuring the officer follows proper procedures and doesn't ask inappropriate questions. If concerns arise about your documents, relationship timeline, or immigration history, your lawyer can step in and explain clearly. A lawyer is particularly helpful if you have past immigration violations, criminal records, or relationship complications. It also signals to USCIS that you're serious and that fairness should be ensured. I understand that having an interview coming up can be stressful, but think of it as your chance to tell your story and show the genuine life you share with your spouse. Stay calm, be honest, and bring everything that supports your relationship, big or small, old and new, originals and copies. Even if the interview feels intense, remember it's just one step in your journey. And if you don't hear back immediately from USCIS, stay patient. If you're qualified, the final approval and your green card will arrive eventually. If you need help preparing for your interview, reach out to us at 503-427-8243 or visit passage.law to schedule a consultation. If you know anyone who could benefit from this information, share this video because information is power. If you have questions, drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for future updates because knowing how the system works is key to succeeding in it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for the next video.